This video will teach you about the drivers page and will show you how to create, edit, and manage drivers for your fleet. Using the menu on the left-hand side of the screen, click on Drivers. To create a new driver, click on Add New Driver in the top right corner. Enter their personal information, update their start date, home terminal, and HOS cycle, and finally, choose which vehicles they can select from the mobile app. And update the permissions and exemptions that should be available for this driver. Then click Save and Invite in the top right corner. We'll send an email to the driver inviting them to download the app, choose a secure password, and join your fleet. Going back to the drivers page, the table shows information on your drivers, including username, first and last name, email, status, which shows the most recent HOS status and the time that status was changed, and last seen, which shows the last time we received an update from this driver's mobile application. On the far right are two icons. Click the eye icon to see this driver's profile, and click the pencil icon to edit the driver's profile. The search bar above the table allows you to search for your drivers by name, username, or email. For example, to search for the driver named Josh, type Josh and hit Enter or the filter button. To clear a search, hit the reset button. To see more information on a driver, click on the driver row or eye icon on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side above the Profile tab, you'll see the driver's name, current HOS status, and timestamp showing when that status was last changed. Looking under the Profile tab, you'll see the driver's personal information and employment data. The right-hand side shows which vehicles are assigned to this driver. These are the only vehicles this driver will be allowed to select from the mobile application. Clicking on a vehicle will take you to that vehicle's profile page. To edit this information, click the Edit button in the top right corner. Make the appropriate changes, then click Save. The ellipsis button next to the Edit button allows you to deactivate a driver, or if the driver is already deactivated, you'll have the option to reactivate them. Additionally, you can sign a driver out of their mobile application by clicking Sign Out, but this will not work if the driver is currently in driving status. Clicking the Driver Logs tab will show you the logs for this driver. The table will show the date, total miles, and if there are any HOS violations or form errors that should be viewed and attended to. To see more logs, click View All Logs at the bottom of the table. This will take you to the Logs and Violations page, which we'll cover in a separate video. Going back to the driver's logs page, clicking on a log will bring up the logs for that day. Starting on the right-hand side, you will see if there are any HOS errors or form errors to attend to. Above that is a link to go back to the driver's profile. On the left-hand side, you'll see the log form data for that day. Below that, the log events are shown in graph form with details for each event or duty status recorded below. To request an edit, click the Edit button in the top right corner. This can only be done after a driver has certified the logs for the day. To edit an event, select the event from the table below the graph and tap the pencil icon on the right-hand side. Update the status, start or end time, and location. Add a note, and click Apply. Keep in mind that automatically recorded driving time cannot be edited, but annotations can still be added to these events. To add a duty status, click Add Duty Status on the right-hand side. Fill out the HOS status the same way you would if you were making an edit, then click Apply. To edit form data, click the Log Form tab on the left-hand side of the page and update the necessary fields. Once you are finished with all edit requests, click Save in the top right corner. The Edit History button will show the changes you've requested along with their status. Any previous edits that have been accepted or rejected will also be shown here. The driver will receive a notification to review this edit request, and they can accept or reject it along with context on their reasoning. To download the logs and inspection reports as a PDF, click the ellipsis in the top right corner, then click Download PDF. Lastly, returning to the bottom of the screen, the driver's DVIRs will also be shown in the inspection reports section at the bottom. The table shows the date, asset being inspected, type of inspection, odometer reading, status of the DVIR, and whether or not the DVIR has been certified. Click on an inspection report to see more information. You'll see date, type of inspection, status, driver, vehicle, inspection location, odometer, carrier name, and the certification status of the DVIR, which reflects the driver has signed it. Coming back to status, when no defects have been reported, the status will show satisfactory. When one or more defects have been reported, the status will show open. The table below shows additional information. The Defects tab will show reported defects with additional context on the issue. We can see this is a minor defect for the lights. They've told us the left headlight flickers and the status is currently unresolved. To close the defect, a member of your team will need to mark the issue as resolved. Click the pencil icon on the right-hand side to mark it as repaired or as no repair needed. Add relevant notes and click Submit. The No Defects tab shows which items were inspected and found to have no defects, and the final tab, Not Specified, shows which items were not included in the inspection report. Your team can also add an internal note to an inspection report. On the right-hand side, click Add, include your notes, and click Save.